All right, everybody, welcome to our 1 million mission Feel Great call. We have Spanish translation. If you're a Spanish speaker and you prefer Spanish, we have Paula doing Spanish translation. You can hit the settings and set it to Spanish interpretation. For all of you that are brand new, take notes, pay attention. Over the next 30 minutes, 45 minutes, I'm going to be explaining how the Feel Great business works, how we have this mission to go ahead and change the world, to make an impact and put a dent in the universe. Because let's be real. Let's look at what's happening in our world today. Just think about it right now, and you can type in yes in the chat box. If you have a family member or yourself dealing with diabetes, blood pressure, cholesterol, belly fat, type in the words yes in the chat box. And the majority of people will say yes today. But if I asked this question 100 years ago, the majority of people would have said no. Now we take diabetes lightly. And we're like, oh yeah, it's fine, I just got diabetes. This right here is a wound from one of my customers because of diabetes. This right here is his foot amputated off because of diabetes. This right here is a hole in his foot that wasn't healing because of diabetes. And all of you are on the system today, but because of not medications, not because of what his doctor did, because he got on the Feel Great system, this hole has turned into this, completely healed. This hole right here, where I showed you these wounds, which one of his toes already amputated. His wounds used to be like this, raw, are now completely healed. This system completely saved my life, where if I had not gotten on the system, I'd probably be on insulin right now. But not just that, my uncle in 2014, that was his leg, starting to turn blue. He had a wound right here. Doctor said if they don't control his diabetes, he would have to get his legs cut off. He was put on insulin. Because of this system that we have here, this is my uncle a couple months ago. He's been on it since 2014. As you can see, his legs are completely back to normal. Now he's handicapped. He had brain damage when he was a kid. He had meningitis. A virus attacked his brain, destroyed his brain. There is no placebo on my uncle. There is no, get him to exercise and count his calories. No. Indian vegetarian, end up with diabetes, and the product saved my family's life. So when you've heard my story, and for those of you who have not, I found this product 10 years ago. I was on a mission to change the world. This is not just about the money. This is a mission, a crusade, where we got to go out there and change the world, because people today are dying from diseases that medications are not reversing. People are dying today from diseases that they don't have to. If we look at the current statistics right now, nine of the 10 top causes of death in our world today are lifestyle related. Guys, this makes no sense. Alzheimer's, when I used to do this presentation 6 years ago, Alzheimer's wasn't even on the list. Imagine having a disease where you don't remember your spouse, you don't remember your children, you don't remember your own name, and it's preventable, and it's being called type 3 diabetes. All of these red diseases here are completely preventable. Modern medicine has done a great job in eradicating these, called communicable diseases. But the red diseases are completely caused by food. This is actually old. In 2019, a brand new 2022 report came out where only 6.4% of American adults are currently healthy. We all know what the pandemic did to our health. 18 million people, or 50,000 people a day, are going to die from heart disease. And what's even more disgusting is that obesity is increasing in children, and disease and sickness is increasing in children. And we think we're invincible. We think it doesn't happen to us. But I want to share something with you that'll give you perspective.
All right, what do we got?
Just came in. Heart attack. 5'9", 300 pounds, 32 years old.
How the hell does that happen?
Can I get a, Could be developing diabetes. We have to make a change. Oh, yeah.
You're graduating! Watch TV. You won't even have to leave.
You can't do this.
Yes, can I get a...
Yeah, no, deep dish.
You have to make a change. Good job, Jim. You got an A+.
There are your fries, sweetie. You go.
I still can't believe you give this child French fries.
I know, but it's the only thing that'll make him stop.
Think about that for a second. Anyone that's a healthcare professional on this call right now knows exactly what's happening. Hospital rooms are full. It's affecting every single one of our families. And the medical system doesn't care. And we have a system, all of you are on this call today because we have a system that's actually transforming lives. Fully science-based. I'm going to show you some science today, completely science-based, revolutionary, and we're on a mission to change 1 million lives. That's our goal, 1 million lives with the field rate system. So I want you to pay attention to, is this a mission you can get behind? Is this a mission you can stand behind? Is this a mission you want to be a part of? Because this is becoming a problem that's just worse and worse and worse, getting worse and worse and worse. The problem is we're given solutions that are just unsustainable. And the reason why they're unsustainable is because of the modern food environment. If you wake up in the morning and you're surrounded with millions and millions of calories, and the system or society is telling you, you got to cut those calories out. You have to do intermittent fasting. Yes, fair. But we're biologically driven to eat food. And food has become addictive, delicious, and more convenient than ever before. So what's going on right now in our world is we have one side, which is big food. And big food has one job, to keep us hungry and to sell us more food. So we eat this food, and then we start to get sick. And then we got big pharma on the other side, where big pharma is just giving us pills that don't reverse the conditions of obesity, of premature aging, of high cholesterol and all the other issues related to it. they just allow us to feel well enough to keep eating the sick food without addressing the root cause. And what the problem is, nobody's blaming them. Nobody's blaming them. They're only blaming you. You're lazy. You're undisciplined. You're the issue. You have no willpower. I'm here to tell you that's a complete lie. And that's why Feel Great is amazing. Because Feel Great is, the key is, it's so simple. The reason why it works is because of its simplicity. It allows you to live in the modern food environment without having to restrict yourself. Now, this is a business call. And, when I look at it as a business, I have to think about, is this a system that's affordable for the masses? And if you realistically think about it, if you live in America, every single person in America can afford $5 a day. Guys, I've been dead broke. I was raised by a single mom and I still bought the system. My mom bought the system. My wife bought the system. For 10 years, we've been buying the system, never once stopped. It wasn't even a question of, oh, this month we're not going to get the Feel Great system. And guess what? I wasn't any more broke at the end of the month. And if you really look at it, for $1.60, that person is no longer eating breakfast. So they replace breakfast, which it costs way more than $1.60. Then they add $1.60 with their meal. They naturally reduce 20 to 30% of their food. They're no longer eating snacks, and they have $1.60 with their next meal. For $5 a day, every single person in America can afford the Feel Great system. People are spending $100 a month on their cell phones. People are spending $100 a week on their gasoline on their car. Everybody can afford the Feel Great system, especially now because they get to save money because they don't have to buy junk food. Now, another thing about this system that makes it so amazing is I showed you how severe heart disease is. And over here, you have the Cleveland Clinic, which those of you who don't know, if you go to clevelandclinic.org, it is ranked the nation's top hospital. This is the #1 hospital in cardiology and heart surgery since 1995. We're talking about nation's top hospital. And if you go to unicityscience.org, where you find all our clinical studies, you'll find a clinical study under cardiometabolic health, which was this study done right here. On 119 people, fully published study in Elsevier Science conducted in 2002. And it was done at the Cleveland Clinic, which I just showed you is the #1 heart hospital in the world. And they took the balanced fiber and they compared it to a regular fiber. That was the exact same appearance, color, odor, flavor, obviously not the same ingredients. And what the conclusion of the study from the #1 heart hospital in the world was, such a product, if taken regularly, could reduce cardiovascular risk on a population basis. Boom. And not a single doctor will tell us about it because they're not taught about it. You go to the PDR.net, which is a pharmaceutical prescribing reference. In here, you have all your drugs like metformin and Advil and all these drugs, but you will not find Kirkland. You will not find Metamucil. But we are the only company in the world with 18 natural products in a prescriber's reference. So when you partner with us, you don't have to worry about anyone getting side effects because there's no side effects from the products. The products are just food. If there were side effects, they'd be listed. There's no side effect section. There's no adverse reaction section. There is no drug interaction section. But if you go here and you click metformin, you click metformin, just look at the adverse reaction section, full. And then drug interaction section, full. You don't have any of that to worry about with our Unicity products because our Unicity products are natural. And we're the only company with 18 natural products in this reference. When I found this 10 years ago, guys, my mind was blown. but I also made it a mission that I'm going to make this a household name and change the world with this system. So that's where we say we have a goal to help 1 million people with the Feel Great system. And 1 million is not the end. 1 million is the tipping point. And if you actually think about it, ask yourself right now, out of 400 million people in America, do you think there's a market for 0.25% of the population to currently use the system? See, how products change the world is you have to get to this thing called the tipping point. Once we get to the tipping point, now people start coming on board. In the beginning, people are skeptical. We're done the innovation phase. We're now starting to approach the tipping point. We're not quite yet at the tipping point right now, which is opportunity for you, because if you think about it, if you go ask 10 of your friends and family, hey, do you know about Unicity? Do you know about the Feel Great system? 9 out of 10 will tell you no. Which means we're not at the tipping point yet, which is opportunity for you. But we will get to the tipping point where this thing's going to absolutely explode because the product friggin' works. And this is the curve of any product that's really changed the world. I mean, if you look at the iPhone, when the iPhone hit 1 million units, it exploded. And look, all of you right now on this call, you know, you're mixing the balance around your friends and family, and your friends and family are skeptical. And that's fine. That's like remember when you first had a BlackBerry or a Nokia, and you started mixing you started using the Nokia or the BlackBerry, and one of your friends brought an iPhone, and remember your reaction? Like, what is that? That sucks. That phone's garbage. You need buttons. I was like that. Apple had a different vision. And they changed the world to today where every company sells a smartphone and every single person has a smartphone in their pocket. Apple did the same thing with the iPad. Uber's done that. Do you remember when you first took Uber? How scared you were, skeptical you were, but Uber changed the world. Airbnb did the same thing. Henry Ford did the same thing, moving people from horses to cars. If you told people who were riding horses hundreds of years ago, hey, you're going to spend $50 to $100 to $200,000 on a car, you're going to spend $100+ a week to fill it up, people back then would have thought you're crazy. If you told people 20 years ago, you're going to spend $2,000 on a phone and you're going to spend $100 a month every month, people would have thought you're crazy. But these companies changed the world. And we're going to do the same thing with the Feel Great system. And here's how you can do it with us. So really quick, a little bit about Unicity. A lot of you don't know about Unicity, but if you're looking to partner with Unicity, this is not an affiliate program. You're not a sales rep for Unicity. You don't work for Unicity. It's a partnership program where you work in partnership with Unicity. You're a franchise partner, and the company shares its profits with its customers that love the products. I mean, it's so amazing. You have a massive corporation that will share its profits with its people that use its products and educate the world about how the products work. The company is debt-free. They're an R&D company. They're not a marketing company. They're privately held, which means there's no shareholders, investors. There's no Wall Street. The money goes back to you and I. The products are fully science-based. The company has its own research institutes. It's got its own manufacturing facilities. It is the only company with 18 products in the PDR. They have clinical studies to back it up. And all the way from the farm to the packet is made by Unicity. So let's talk about how this business works. This business works very simply, A, B, C, D. 4 simple steps, A, B, C, D. The first step is you need an authentic product experience. If you've had positive results with the product, type yes in the chat box. And you guys can see how many people have had positive results with the experience, with the positive experience with the products. Now, when you have a authentic product experience, step 2 is now you build your story. Hey, I started using this product. I was struggling with diabetes. I noticed my blood sugar was going up. I got on this product. It's reversed my diabetes. You have a story. And all you're doing is you're telling people your story. Either that's through social media, that's through friends, that's through family. That's up to you. A lot of us use social media, but all of the avenues work. And as you start to tell your story, you start to get customers. Now, how it works is the company gives you $25 for every purchase from your customer for the rest of your life. So you get a website like this. So here's the website. You go here, you select the country. So let's say USA. Up top, it says your name. So say your name. And they click buy now. And when they click buy now, they get the lowest price on the product. They select their flavor. They get the lowest price on the product. They get a 90-day money back guarantee. They add it to their cart. And what they do, all of you have done this. You check out, they make an account. Once they make an account, they're a customer in your franchise forever. And every time they order the product, you get 25 bucks. So if you get 50 customers, you're making 1,250 a month, or 15 grand a year. If you get 100 customers, you're making 2,500 a month, or 30,000 a year. There's no limit to how many customers you can have. We have people in our team with 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000. There's no limit, but really all you really need is approximately in this range, 50 to 100. If you want to do more, that's fine. Everyone works towards getting 100. We have a position called Centurion. We recognize all these people for getting 100 customers. So for example, in our organization last month, here's all the people that had 100 or more of their own customers. And this month we grew it by 30% for November. This was for October. So all of these are people whose 50% of their customers or more are on subscription. And then over here, look at all these people who have over 100 customers consistently every month. And 19 months ago, it started with my wife and I. And 19 months later, it's absolutely exploded now, where now we have 40,000 people using the field rate system. But our goal is 1 million. So there's still a lot of people to go. But the last phase is really the key. You know, if you want to develop wealth, you want to become rich, you want to become successful, you want to make a lot of impact, you want to help a lot of people, you want time freedom. The key is the last phase, which is duplication, where you create leverage. See, when I learned about leverage was really the main reason why I left med school. And all my family said, oh, you could sell the product better being a doctor, but I understood this business is built through duplication and leverage. Let me teach you about leverage. So let's say you have a lawn cutting business and you charge $20 per lawn. How many lawns can you cut a day? Maximum 10. And you charge $20 per lawn. You're now making $200 a day. You're trading time for money. And because of that, you have no time. You have no family. You don't spend time in your home. You're exhausted, you're tired, and your health goes down the drain. This is all of us stuck in this vehicle of time for money. However, with leverage, let's say I'm still charging $20 a lawn, but now I have 10 guys. And they make $10 and I get $10 and they each cut 10 lawns a day. How much am I making per day? $1,000 per day. But guess what? I have leverage. I have time. I have time to spend with my family. Most importantly, I have freedom. And so when I understood leverage, I understood leverage is the key to building wealth. Some people leverage money, like in real estate and stocks, and we're seeing right now the market's moved against them and they're starting to lose everything. Over here, or you can leverage time and you can start to duplicate your efforts, and that's the duplication phase. So what happens is, let's say when you have 100 customers, you work towards getting 100 customers, so you're making 2,500 a month. Now, some of you might be thinking, how am I going to find 100 people? Well, it all starts with, you start with 1 person per week, then it goes to 2 per week, then it goes to 3 per week. It starts to grow. But even if you get 2 people per week, in 12 months, you're at 100. If you get 4 people per week, in 6 months, you're at 100. If you get 8 people per week, in 3 months, you're at 100. And if you utilize social media, you can do that a lot quicker. We have people that hit 100, and Paula, who's actually translating, hit her 100 customers in 10 days of starting the business. But there's other people who take longer time. There's no time limit here. You are your own boss. But 100 customers, guys, gives you 2,500 a month. But now if you have 2,500 a month, what happens? Automatically, when you have 100 customers, you're going to get a handful saying, hey, this stuff's changed my life. We have about 100 people on the call right now. Why are you guys on this call? Because the products have changed your life, and you're starting to think, wait. If this thing changed my life, how many other people need this product? And how it works is you can franchise your business through duplication, where your partners get 25 and you get $5. Now, I know when I show this, immediately, oh my God, I knew it, pyramid scheme. Oh, pyramid. Oh, Rav called me to a pyramid scheme. Guys, everything, let's look at this logically. It's not the structure you have a problem with, because everything in life is a pyramid. Humanity started with 2 and now we're at 8 billion. Your family's a pyramid, your job's a pyramid. So it's not that the structure is a problem. What people have a problem with is the guy at the top makes all the money and the people at the bottom work hard and make no money. I mean, that kind of looks like corporate, but regardless, that's not the point. I'm not here downing jobs. There's nothing wrong with having a job. But what I'm trying to say is that this is what people have a problem with. This guy's working hard, taking advantage of these people. But who's getting the $25? The guy at the bottom. Who's getting the $5? The guy at the top. So it's actually inversed. It's a franchise, just like any successful franchise out there, where you make a small percentage for helping people. So when a driver drives Uber, the driver gets 70%, Uber gets 30%. We don't go ahead and call Uber a pyramid scheme. McDonald's makes 10% on every franchise. The franchise keeps 90%. We don't call McDonald's a pyramid scheme. That's how you create leverage in business. So not only, see, when I understood that, I understood this is my key to freedom. This is my key to having time freedom. And so when you have 100 customers now, another incentive is you don't get $5 anymore, you get 10. If you have less than 100 customers, you get 5. If you have 100 or more, you get 10 on your partner's customers. So because you've led by example, and you now have 100 customers, you can now teach others how to get their customers. So let's say this guy gets, this guy gets 100, this guy gets 100, this guy gets 100, this guy gets 100, this person gets 100. Now they're making 2,500. So you've changed their life, but how much are you getting? You're getting 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. You're making $5,000 on your partner's customers. You're not going to be at 100 anymore. You'll automatically be at 200 to 300. That's what happens. So now you're at 5,000 a month on your customers. And guess what? Now you're at 10 grand a month. Now this, what I showed you here is level 1. Unicity's compensation plan pays you down to 12 levels. So if you want to take some time, look what happens when they get their 5. And you can calculate what happens. You also get $10 on those customers. So 25 times 100, 2,500 times $10. You guys got the point. But let's not focus on that right now. Let's just focus on level 1. Here's the business. Now, on the way to doing that, here's a foundation of what you're going to do. So remember what I said, A, B, C, D. Authentic product experience. If you're not on the product, get on the product. Step 2, build your story. So when you join us, you're going to learn how to tell your story in an effective way. Now, when you learn how to tell your story, you're getting customers. And your job is to get 50 customers, 50 members. We call our customers members. Now, on those 50 members, you're making $1,250. Naturally, when you have 50 members, you're going to get a couple that are saying, hey, how do I do this? This has changed my life. You develop your partners. If you got 50 customers, you can easily teach a partner how to get 30. You can easily teach another partner how to get 10. And by doing this right here is the nucleus to your business. This is what your target is. Authentic product experience, build your story, get your customers, work towards 50. Once you're at 50, then after that, you're going to work towards 100. And then this person is going to work towards 100. This person is going to work towards 100. But the foundation is this right here. Out of your 50 customers, you want to help a partner get 30 customers and another partner get 10. And now you start to create duplication. This is not complicated, guys. It's very, very simple. So I just want to show you some ideas of what people have been doing. So for example, I got this guy.
I think
He's
it's
been
enough
one
if
of
you
my
just
customers
want to.
for 10 years. And guess what? Now he's decided to join the business. He just made his first video today.
Hey guys, it's Bikram Sanj with Real Estate Millions. For years, I've been just working hard in real estate. Started off at 18, just working, chasing money. At the end of the day, I ended up looking like this.
That's what he used to look like 10 years ago. And then he got on the system. He was one of my first customers.
And believe it or not, it's 275 pounds. And I was doing extremely well in business, but my health was just out of control. I couldn't even sit in a nice car. I was getting back pain. And I was talking to a mentor of mine. He goes, Vic, there's no point in making all this money if you're going to look like this, right? Health is technically wealth. And if you don't get that in line, what's the point of all this? So I started taking this product literally 10 years ago. It's changed my life. It's so simple. All I do is mix this balance, wait 10.
Look, he made this video. He already messaged me. He's got 4 or 5 people that are buying now. And he made this video a couple of hours ago. We have other people here. Some people are on our call. We have Misha. Misha used to be a full-time Uber driver last year. Grandmother, never done social media, started going through our trainings, started learning about social media. She now has a multi-million-dollar business. She's bought her first time in her life a car, cash. She's bought her dream condo because it's business. She does this full-time. What she used to make driving Uber, working 70 hours a week, she now works 15 to 20 hours a week doing this business. And she makes in, I think, 4 days what she used to make in a month driving Uber. And we have so many stories. We in the last 12 months, we have created 30 millionaires with the Feel Great system. We also have 4 people earning over 100,000 a month with the Feel Great system. We have people like Jazz. Jazz used to be a truck driver, and now he's full-time doing this business, completely changed his life. We have other people. We have Stephanie. I saw Stephanie on the call. Stephanie's a full-time nurse. And now because of this business, she's earning more with Unicity than as a full-time nurse. And she's gone on to change 300, 400 lives now with the Feelgreat system. And now she's starting to develop a team. Her team's getting involved. And now she's teaching them how to get their customers. And here's the best part with this business. It's not, see, all the training is provided for you. So when you become a partner with us, you get this full training platform, where on this training platform, you have training on how to get started. So you want to watch this video. It teaches you how to set up your links. On Learning Hub, you have recordings. Every Monday night, there's recordings done. There's trainings done by me for an hour. There's social media training here, product training here. Everything is done for you. So even when you bring on partners, they just plug in here. Look, there's already, hey, here's a franchise overview. So a lot of our partners are just inviting their partners to this call. And that's what the business is, guys. And this is how we help you grow and become better. And you know, one thing is the money, and another thing is helping people with the product. But I'll tell you what the biggest thing is with this business. You have a mission. I think just as much as diabetes, another epidemic in our world today is people don't have purpose anymore. They don't have a mission in life. Guys, we're hunters, we're gatherers. We're hunters. When you give a human being a mission, they charge after that mission and they make it happen. Most of us have not made a single goal after we graduated. When's the last time you chased a goal and you achieved it and you fulfilled it and you feel successful and you feel happy and you feel like you're making a difference and you feel like you're growing and you're getting time freedom and you're getting financial freedom and you're getting abundance, and at the same time you're changing lives? I just showed you a guy's customer whose legs have been healed. I mean, this is what this is about. It's such an amazing business. So with that being said, our goal is to help you grow. So what you got to do is you got to get back to the person who introduced you to this call. You got to get started. I'm going to explain how you get started. Get started. Go through feelgreatbusiness.com. Watch the training videos. Set up a strategy call with your sponsor. And if your sponsor is new, set it up with the first presidential in your sponsor. And that's how you get started. So how to start your business is you have to upgrade to a franchise account. And how you upgrade to a franchise account is you go to this website. You go to the website upgrade.unicity.com. So when you go to upgrade.unicity.com, you log in with your account. So over here, you log in with your account. Once you log in, you select your 10-pack. This is in Canada. So the 10-pack in Canada is $16.50. The 10-pack in US is $14.99. This 10-pack gives you 10 Feelgreat systems. You go ahead, you upgrade your account. But here's the reason why you want to do the 10-pack. One, you have product on hand to sell right away and make your money back. See, when you start to tell people about this, and I hope you decide to get your family on it, everybody should be on it. You want to start to develop stories, because the more stories you have, the stronger your business grows. So step one, you buy your 10-pack. You sell the 10-pack and you make your money back. And the trainings will teach you how to do it, but I'll give you a brief overview. Let's say, Karen, you're not convincing or twisting anyone's arms. It's as simple as this. Hey, Karen, I just want to tell you something that's completely changed my life. If you're interested, let me know. If you're not, that's fine. Yeah, Rav, what is it? I've been using a system that's completely changed my life. My diabetes is normalized. I'm no longer on medication. I'm down 15 pounds. Literally all I do is I take this tea in the morning and this fiber before I eat. And it's the easiest thing in the world. So now I've decided I want to start helping our community with it, because I felt better than I felt in years. And I just want to see if you want to try this thing out and be one of my first customers. And try it out for 9 days and let me know what you think. I'm not really interested. Okay, no problem. Next. Oh yeah, sure, absolutely. Get them started. Get them to, hey, how do I get it? I can actually come drop it to you tonight. I have a couple extra in my home. I'll drop it off to you and make sure they use it properly. You want to start to develop stories. Now your 10-pack like that's going to be gone. The second reason why you want a 10-pack is so you can get $25 every time somebody buys from your link. You see, if you don't come in with a 10-pack, then you only get $8 or $10. You want to maximize the commission. Why would you get $10 when you get $25 for the same work? 3, you also get access to feelgreatbusiness.com at no charge. You do not get access to feelgreatbusiness.com if you don't come in with a 10-pack. So feelgreatbusiness.com is a full training platform. You have education and training from the top leaders in our business that are teaching you how to get customers, how to train people, how to bring on partners. And we never charge for this. You have a 10-pack, you get it. We don't make money on this. Karen and I pay for this for you guys because we want to see you grow. The 4th reason, and the most important, is commitment. You're starting a business here. This isn't a job. But even if you go start anything else, you go start a podcast, you need $1,000 equipment. You go start YouTube, you need a $5,000 camera. You go start Uber, you need a $40,000 car. So over here, you're getting the 10-pack, but you're selling it off and you make your money back. The 5th reason is duplication. When you start to bring in partners, they're going to duplicate and come in the exact same way you do. So when you get a partner, now they came with a 10-pack, they're getting their first 10 customers, you create speed, and speed creates momentum in your business. And the 6th benefit is you get future discounts on future 10-packs if you ever want to buy a 10-pack again. You don't have to, it's not a requirement, it's only one time to start your franchise, you sell it off, you make your money back, and now you're in business. So that's literally what it is commitment, speed, training and support, duplication. That's the reasons why you want to get a 10-pack. So with that being said, what I recommend is upgrade your account if you want to get involved with us. Those of you that got introduced from my email, here's my number. You can text me directly. I'll be happy to help you get started. Those of you that were introduced from somebody else on our team, connect back with that person and get started on your 10-pack, and let's get you with a strategy session so you can start to get your first 50 customers. Now the other thing is, if you're here and you're thinking, oh my God, I don't know 10 people. Guys, just think about your neighborhood, how many people need the system. You didn't know me prior to this social media. You didn't know the person who introduced you here. How did they find you? You heard their story on social media, or you maybe met them somewhere, or referral, or whatever it is. If you think that, look, it just goes one person and two person, and every customer you get better at your skill. You get more refined. You get more confident. You start developing more confidence. You start understanding the lingo of how to talk to people, and you become better and better. By the time you're at the 10th customer, boom, now you can just talk to people about Feel Great all day. So with that being said, if this is something you want to get involved with, upgrade your account, get into Feel Great Business, get started with your partner to get in a strategy session. If this is not for you, that's fine. Not everybody that goes to McDonald's wants to buy McDonald's. I get it. If it's not for you, that's fine. Just be a customer. You can refer people as a customer. You have referral link. You get some product credit. If your customers refer others, you don't get anything. You only get a $10 product credit or $8 product credit in Canada if you refer people and they buy. If that's something you want to do, great. 3, if you have questions, I'll allow you to unmute the line. I'll take some questions, and then we'll wrap up in about 5 more minutes. But I think, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the 3 things. Either you're in, you're not in, or if you have questions, I'll be happy to answer your questions. You should be able to unmute your line.
Hey, Rob, it's Doug.
Hey, Doug.
Hey, buddy. So I kind of got lost a little bit on the 10-pack. You buy the 10-pack, and do you get all that product to your house, and you just, let's say my mom wanted to sign up, she would just give me $150 and I give her the system?
Correct. And then next month when she orders, she will use your link. It's
Okay,
just
so
the first
so
pack.
basically on the first 10, they won't get the $25 through the link because you're actually selling that basically with cash. But then they're like, okay, I really enjoy this. They would go through the link the next time to get it.
Correct. So your first 10 customers, you should want to tell them you want them on it for 90 days. So you made your money back on your 10 pack, but you also made back another 250. You made $500 profit on that 10 pack. If they stick on it for at least 9 days, if they stick on it beyond, even more. But yeah, that 10 pack is going to qualify you for the maximum commission on month 2 and month 3 for those, the first 10. Does that make sense? Doug, did I lose you? I think you muted yourself, Doug. Oh,
Okay, can you hear me?
yep.
Okay, yeah, it wouldn't let me unmute there for a second. Okay, yeah, that makes perfect sense. I just needed that cleared up. So, sounds good.
So how's the product been going for you? I saw your comment on my TikTok. Let everyone know what the product's done for you, man.
Yeah, man. So I mean, I'm very open-minded about different stuff, and you know, I'll try this here and try that here. But I mean, I've stuck to it to a T for 3 weeks. I'm already down 8 pounds, and I mean, I feel really good. I mean, it's really hard to argue that for 3 weeks. I mean, when you say things like, you know, I've never felt as good as I have now in a long time, that's a very true statement for myself. So it's definitely played a role to where I wanted to kind of inquire about it. Because like you say, I mean, anytime you find something that does work, that does help people, you definitely want to get the word out and share it with others. So that's definitely why I'm glad you texted me, because I like I told you, I wasn't able to get into my emails today, but I'm glad I was able to jump on and check it out.
All right, brother. Well, hey, when you get started, send me a text. Let's get the ball rolling. What state do you live in?
I live in Georgia.
Bro, you throw a balanced packet outside, you hit 10 people that need it.
Oh,
Everybody needs this, man.
You are damn sure right.
All right. So, yeah, you send me a text. We'll connect.
Okay, I'll do.
Any other questions? No. 5, 4. All right. What about back pay? I don't know what that means, Frankie. You want to unmute the line? You guys should be able to. Are you guys not being able to unmute the line? You should be able to unmute. Let me see what's going on. Oh, it should work now. Is it working?
Yep, it is.
Okay, there I go. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Hi, this
Hey,
is
Frankie.
Frankie. Okay.
How are you?
What I was saying is, hi. You know, I'm not obviously affiliate, so I have people who are already following my link. So I'm saying, what about back pay? Like if those people who, like if I become like, you know, my own company and I have like a half dozen or, you know, dozen people already, do they go on, or does it start when you start your company?
No, so anyone you've already set up is already linked to your account. So instead of $10 product credit, you're going to get $25 for December.
Okay, got you. That's all. That's the only question I had, really.
All right, how's your results been?
Pretty amazing, actually. I was in a car accident in June, and I broke my hip, and the injury was spiking my sugar like over 200, and I was kind of already borderline diabetic, but I couldn't actually get the blood sugar down, and I'm vegan and totally eat greens, but I couldn't get the sugar down. And of course, you know, if you go to the doctor, they put you on metformin, and I'm kind of a holistic kind of person, like, you know, kind of a medicine woman. So I was like, that's not going to fly to take medication. Took it for about a week, got fake results. But I saw Trent, and I was seeing him put up all his videos. I was like, you know what? I can't do it by myself. I got to take it to the next level. And so I went and I told my doctor, like, here's your stuff. I'm not taking your medication. I'm going rogue. I'm going to do this. I said, but I want you to check my blood before I do this. And I'll see you back in 2 months. And, you know, I want to do it again. She's like, yeah. She's like, actually, I want to see you back in 1 month if you're going to go off your medication. I'm like, done. So in a matter of 2 months, I went from an 8.9 on the A1C. I hit it hard with the whole system, not even fucking around. And I went from an 8.9 to a 6.2 on my A1C. Now I was late to the call because I just went to the doctor's today to get my A1C checked. They drew my blood, ran over here to get the call. I'm sure I'm down to a 5 point something. I'll keep you guys posted, but I've lost over 30 pounds in the side of 4 months. Reversed my diabetes, all the numbers, the liver numbers, the cholesterol, all that's been improved too. So I'm a life coach. And so I see people on chat all the time and people like, what are you doing? I want in. I believe, 10 people, easy. I think I almost have 10 people maybe on the system now. So I can't go anywhere that anybody doesn't ask me, what are you doing? And I had a call from a good friend's dad call me on Thanksgiving and be like, Frankie, I saw my doctor the day before yesterday, and they told me that they want me to start taking insulin injections. He goes, I can't do it. I'm scared. Please help me. When can you come see me? I literally saw him Saturday after Thanksgiving. And he had already seen me and he wanted to, but now that he was like freaked out over, obviously, and he started the system and he's already like lost a bunch of weight. His son started it before and lost like 20 pounds inside of 1 month. So
you're already doing the business. So
because I can't even stop doing it. Like seriously, I'm a walking billboard. Like I'm just saying, when Trent says, hey, you might just want to be like affiliate thing, come in tonight. I'm like, yeah, I mean, it's selling itself.
Absolutely.
So,
and this is way better than affiliate because you have ownership of this. You own this and you can sell it, you can will it, you can create leverage. You can't do that in a regular affiliate program. So you're gonna change a lot of lives, Frankie. I'm super excited to have you on the team.
Seriously, I've already made my own slideshow off the stuff because I already teach people about fiber and stuff like that on my own outside of that. But we can't eat enough fiber to reverse the problem we have. Right.
Exactly.
So that's why this actually gives you the boost. So I've made like a whole big like slideshow and it's part of my teachings now.
Perfect. So, and there's more resources at feelgreatbusiness.com. So you can go through there and take whatever you want.
I'll check it out. Yeah. Because I mean, obviously it's not really a side hustle for me because I've already got like 4. But this, it sells itself and I'm just going to let it do its thing on the side. You know what I mean? Amazing. I might hit it hard, but I mean, like, I'm pretty busy right now to do it. But I mean, if it's going to sell stuff on the side, I mean, hey, so
Frankie, I'm excited.
I'm loving it. Thank you so much. I thank you because I've watched you too. I watched Trent, and between the two of you guys, you guys are the ones that made me make the jump because I just didn't want to be on medication. I'm so against it. And I was just like, you know what, this is all plant-based. And I see the results from all the people that are like, giving the testimonies. So I'm like, all right, let's do it. So
results don't lie. Simple. Nobody has more results on all of TikTok than us. That's a fact. All right.
Yeah.
I'm excited, Frankie. We're gonna get more results with you. Which state do you live in?
California.
Oh, where in California?
I live like in like Van Nuys, like Sherman Oaks area, like LA.
Yeah. I was just there with Trent and I were just there a couple weeks ago.
I know, I missed you guys. I was pretty busy. I wanted to come see you because I got the invite, but yeah, sorry. But yeah, we're connected now. So
I'm excited. All right, nice meeting you, Frankie. Any other questions? Any other questions, guys? Beth has a question. Beth? You guys should be able to unmute the line.
Yeah, hi, sorry. You actually answered my question. My question was, because if I am forwarding my referral link that I received when I initially placed the order, I get $10, my understanding is, right? Once I become an associate, once I get the 10-pack.
Then you get 25, correct?
Right, okay, got it, yeah. Thanks.
iPhone Pro ML, do you have any questions?
Hey, Raf, this is Cameron. I got some question.
Sure.
Hey, so I just recently hit 1,000 followers. I've been selling it, over TikTok videos and Instagram and Facebook. So maybe I've sold about like 50 plus. But now I just got 1,000 followers. Now I can start doing live video, but I'm kind of, nervous starting doing live video. So give me some tips. People might have some questions. What do we focus on in the beginning?
I'll help you with that. We'll have a personal chat. That's more training. Just send me a text. We can talk about that. I'll help you with your first live. No problem. First two lives, I'll help you. It's simple. All you're doing is you're telling your story. Congratulations, you already helped 50 people. That's amazing, man.
Thank you.
There you guys, he already built the foundation. Now he's done 50. He's working towards 100. He's going to bring in a partner he's going to help get to 50 and another partner get to 50. And that's how you grow the business. Any other questions, guys? Nanette has a question. Just got the system today. I'm excited to get others started on this. I love testimonials. iPhone, what's your name, iPhone? Oh, I'm guessing it's Nanette. Did you come on from my email, Nanette? All right, so as long as there's no more questions, guys, I just want to wrap up by saying this, all right? We are going to change the world with this. It's going to happen. No, TikTok is not the business. So someone saying,
Hi.
Yes, hey, how you doing?
Sorry to interrupt. Yeah, that's me, Mona Lari. Mona Aslam has introduced me to the system, and it's working great since I have a hypothyroid. So I feel great. I was always used to be tired before. Now I have energy and I'm just doing my things. Before I used to be very tired and just lethargic, didn't feel like doing things. Now I have started doing so many things. So
amazing.
Thanks to, and Mona has also has talked to me about getting on the team also. So I'm thinking about it. I'm a social worker and I've been living in this community for last 34 years. So I know a lot of people, but I don't do TikToks. That's the thing.
So you don't have to do TikTok to do the system. So TikTok is just a way for people to find people. But if you already know people, then you don't need to do it, right? I mean, me, when I started the business, I was 23 years old. I was raised by a single mom. We didn't have a big network. So I used social media. But I mean, I'll give you a perfect example. And I mean this in the most humble way. It's I went into a Lamborghini dealership yesterday, and the moment I walked in, the guy recognized me, and guess what happened? Hey, oh, I want to get on the system. Decides to get on the system. He ordered. He sent me his he sent me his order number. And now he's already saying, hey man, I got people in the Chinese community who I want to start helping. And he's already got on the system. So I'm out and about talking to people all the time. Today I went for lunch with a buddy. The guy with him was interested. He got started on the system. So I'm always talking to people all the time. People are everywhere. TikTok is just a way to find people. It's not the way to do it. Does that make sense, Mona?
Yes, I was mute. Thank you.
So what I recommend is connect back with Owen, Mona. Look,
okay.
I'm sure you think about at times, is there more potential I can fulfill in life? Is there more I can do in life? Is there more I can achieve? Now you have a vehicle to do it. And at the same time, look at your story. It's amazing. Imagine how many millions of people are going through the same thing what you're going through.
Right. And I already have a network since I'm a small business. I have my own boutique.
Where do you live?
Clothing boutique. I'm in Cherry Hill, where Mona is.
So what you do
New
is
Jersey, Cherry Hill, New Jersey.
So here's what you do. Mona lives in your area. You're gonna get a group of your ladies together. Okay, you're gonna buy your 10-pack. You're gonna get a group of your people together. You're gonna say, hey, I've been doing something that's completely transformed my thyroid levels, my energy's through the roof, and I want to help my community. I'm putting together Sunday at 12 p.m. a little get together. Why don't you come to my house for 45 minutes and hear more about it? You get 20 women over. Mona comes, she explains it, she teaches everything. You're learning. Your 10-pack is gone.
Okay.
And now those 20 ladies get results. They're going to start meetings, and that's how it grows and grows and grows. So, and Mona is amazing at recommending the product, teaching the product. She knows the product.
Yes, she is.
She knows the product inside out, and she's already helped 300 people.
She's a believer. Yeah, she's a believer, I would say.
That's what I would do. So
Okay.
that's what I would do. Connect back with Mona, and we can even have a phone call if you want.
Sure.
On discussing that strategy a little more if you
Sure.
want.
Sure. Thank you so much.
Okay, I'm excited. Hopefully we see you on the team.
Okay. I'm excited too. Thank you.
All right. Republicans are trying to get TikTok shut down. Not a big deal. I was killing it on Instagram. I got people killing on Facebook. You got people killing. Guys, wherever there's people, we're in business. TikTok has nothing to do with the business. TikTok is not the business. TikTok is a way to grow the business. So I appreciate the concern, Rick, but water off a duck's back. iPhone. Yes, actually, the person I sold it to also wants to sell it, people, but she's going to do the system first. Exactly. All right. Well, I think I've answered every question. I appreciate you guys being on the call. And I just want to wrap up with this second time, and this time the last time, is guys, this product is a product that can change human behavior forever. This is a product that can save lives. This is a product that can put a dent in the healthcare industry, but we need you to step up. We need you to step up and start sharing with people, start telling people. And when you make a difference and you start helping people, there's not a better feeling in the world than knowing what you're doing is keeping people alive, is giving them their life back. I mean, if I never shared this with Mona, if I never shared this with Trent wouldn't have got Frankie. If I never shared this with Mona would have never helped Mona. And look at these lives that have changed, and there's millions and millions and millions of people suffering. You cannot stay quiet when you have such a powerful system that's so simple, that's saving lives. You will learn how to talk to people. That's anything in life. You didn't wake up, you weren't born and you were great at your job. You learn. The same thing here, you will learn how to tell your story. And as you get better at telling your story, it becomes second nature. But as we go on to change lives and lives and lives, I promise you, as this gets bigger, we will look back at this meeting on December 8th, and you'll realize that one decision changed your life forever. So step out of your comfort zone, make it happen. Go out there, lead with your heart, lead with a mission, and let's go out there and change 1 million lives, because that is going to ripple effect into 5 million, 10 million, 100 million, and we're going to go out and change the world. So have a good night. Thank you for being on the call. If you were here for my email, make sure you connect back with me, and I look forward to having you on the team. Good night.